guys, it's Madden Mobile Moses here, and today I have sold my team and we will be buying new players to show you how to get a better overall. I do have these Pro Bowl players on my team because they are non-auctionable, so you can just live with that. So I'm going to start out with buying some players, and we'll probably do the offensive line first. We will probably spend about $20K on each player, and we're going to try and aim at team heroes. Each of them is about an 88. So here are some O tackles. So I think we want about an 87, but I think we need one offensive guard. So we have a lot of them. Let's try and find the cheapest one. Maybe like 18K. Okay. So we can get one for probably maybe like 15K, 16K. And we have 250K to start. And so I'm going to buy this Zach Martin. And so that means we can spend about 28K per player. But since we're spending not so much on the offensive line, we will be able to spend a little bit more on more important positions like quarterback and wide receiver and tight end and running back. So let's get back into this, and we need to buy 2 offensive tackles. So I think they might be a little bit pricier. So maybe let's go 20K and see if there's anything. So all of these have sold, so I'm not going to try and wait for this. I'm going to try and go to about 23K and see if there is anything. Okay, so we have this Doug Free, this Joe Thomas, and we have Jake Matthews. So we're going to try and find the 2 cheapest ones. So we have 22K there, 22K, 21. Okay, so this is the first cheapest one, so we're going to buy this one. And what is the next cheapest one? It looks like we have 22.5, 22, and 22. So we're going to buy this Jake Matthews. And so now we have upgraded the offensive line. So we're going to put one of these guys here. And so I believe we started with about, I'm not sure what we started, but probably like around a 72, I think, or 75. So what positions do we need? Let's go for tight end now, maybe. Let's see if we can get a hero now. So let's try and get program, hero, and see if there are any tight ends. So there is a Charles Clay, and his cheapest price is around 42K, which is a little expensive. So we are going to get probably maybe an 88. So let's try this for a tight end. And for my flex, I am probably going to buy a wide receiver. So let's see what we can get. I'm going to try and go to about 28K, or maybe a little less. So it looks like this only player is going to be this Football Outsiders Kyle Rudolph, and so he goes for about 22K, it looks like. So we are going to buy him. Okay, 20K is the cheapest. So he is an 88, which is pretty good. We are going to try and get some boost though. So we still have probably like 200K around. So let's try and buy a wide receiver now. Maybe one that's on a bit of a pricier side because we do need to get some good players. So we are going to try and get some heroes. Let's see how much one goes for. So there's this Kamar Eakin and the Stephon Diggs. And so I think probably the Kamar Eakin would be better because I'm actually not sure whether jump or elusiveness would be better. But I'm not sure. I'm just going to see who has better stats. It looks like he has pretty good stats. And they both do have pretty good stats, but he has a 90 catch. He has an 89. So I'm just going to go for the Stephon Diggs maybe. Or actually, let's do the Yeah, let's do the Stephon Diggs because we did just buy the Kyle Rudolph, so he will get an extra elusiveness boost. So we are going to see his cheapest priced. Okay, 35K. Okay, so he is going to be on a bit of a pricier side, but we are going to need to purchase some pricier players. So it looks like his cheapest price is 37K. So we'll add him to the roster. So now we do have an 80 offense, and we are going to probably now buy a running back, I think. So we have 132K, and so let's just think about this right now. If we were going to buy, we'll probably buy the hero Kirk Cousins because he does have an awareness boost, which is good for the team. It can boost our overall. So he probably goes for, I'm not sure. But let's just go find a running back now. So let's see if we can get like 89s or something, or 88s, that'll include heroes, for about 35K. And see what we can get. So there's this Le'Veon Bell, Carlos Hyde, so there's all this. But let's see if we can get a hero. And so there is this David Johnson, which I think I'm going to get because he has 91 speed and he has pretty good stats. And of course David Johnson is amazing. So let's put him in the squad, and I think we'll do fullback last maybe because you don't really use that much in gameplay. There's only fullback dive, which is his only running play. So now I believe let's do QB and then we'll do flex. So we have about 100K, and so we could try this Kirk Cousins. He is a hero, and let's see his prices. Okay, so he does go for about 50K. I'm not sure if we're going to want to purchase him. So I think that maybe we should try and look for other ones if there are any better overalls. So let's see if we can get 90 quarterbacks or even 89s for 50K. So let's see. Position quarterback. So there are no 90s. Let's see, 89. Oops. So there is 89 Matt Moore or 89 Aaron Rodgers. But I think that maybe there are other heroes. I think there is a hero, Alex Smith, maybe. So let's see if there is another hero. Oh, whoops, sorry, I forgot that QB filter. So Kirk Cousins is the only one that I can buy for under 50K. So I think I'm going to buy him because he has this great awareness boost. So now we have about 50K left. So let's see what this does to our overall. And so this does make us an 85 offense, boosts us 3 overalls, and so now we need a flex and a fullback. So we can probably spend about 25K for each. So let's go to wide receivers and tight ends and see what we can get. And we might spend a little more on this because the fullback is not as important. So let's see. Let's try to get an 88. So there are a lot of Football Outsiders players. And we have this Ryan Tannehill. So let's see if we can go for an 89 or try and go to 30K and see what we can get. So there are 89 Jared Cook, 89 Charles Clay, and 89 Julio Jones, which does look pretty good. How much does he go for? He is 30K. I think I'm going to buy him. So that is good. I'm sure he has good stats. And he will be playing in the Super Bowl tomorrow. And he goes to a 90, makes us an 87 offense. So let's see who we can buy with the fullback. So we have, let's just go to fullback and halfback. And I'd say we have like 19k right now, a little less. And let's see if we can get an 88. So we cannot, and let's try for an 87. So we could get either, let's try and get 87 Adrian Peterson, or this was Sean McCoy. I'm just gonna go for this Adrian Peterson because he is cheaper. So we have finished our team now, so we just need to put him in. And so we finish as an 89 offense. So this is a pretty good team, and we have built the whole team from scratch except for these players. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's Madden Mobile Moses.